Hello everyone! In today's video I'm going to be talking about the 3 most common reasons I have seen that people get their Redbubble accounts either suspended or taken down. Thought I'd introduce myself just in case anyone is new here. My name is Katie, and on my channel I talk about my own print-on-demand journey so that I can share all the tips and tricks that I'm learning with you to make your print-on-demand journey that much easier. Alright, let's dive right on into the video, shall we? Now, the first reason that I usually see people getting their Redbubble accounts either suspended or taken down permanently is because they are infringing on other people's trademarks or copyrights. So this can be anything from jumping on the Among Us trend and creating a little character to even using a specific font, such as if you just typed out the Game of Thrones title but you use their specific font. I believe that is in fact trademarked, so something like that could be flagged and then it would be taken down. Now, if you are worried about whether or not something is in fact trademarked, you can go to the US trademark website and just type it in and see if it is in fact trademarked. Now, a lot of items, sayings, graphics, some of them they can be trademarked, but sometimes it's only if they are on a specific product. So for example, a specific phrase could be trademarked, but only when it is on a t-shirt. So if you check and you want to use that saying, but you want to put it on a coffee mug, for example, then legally you are allowed to do that. But it is always good to double check and make sure, because it is better to be safe and sorry when it comes to these things. The second reason that I see some people get their accounts taken down for is because of their IP address. Now, from what I can tell and from what people have been telling me, it seems like some people who live in a non-English speaking country have a higher chance of having their account taken down or suspended for no apparent reason. But from what we can guess, it seems like a factor could be the fact that your IP address, or where you log into the internet from in your country, is not in a predominantly English-speaking country. Now, the reason for this, you'd have to ask Redbubble for exactly their reasoning, but it's likely something along the lines of trying to prevent spamming or lots of copyright or trademark infringement, because I believe the held belief or stereotype is that people from non-English speaking countries, some, not you, not all, just some, may just be trying to scam people or something. I don't know. You'll have to ask Redbubble for exactly the reason why. But from what we can tell, this could be one reason why Redbubble accounts are taken down. Now, the third reason that some accounts may be suspended for no apparent reason, especially if there is no copyright or trademark infringement, could be because your account was accidentally caught in Redbubble's spam filter. Now, the other day I did have a lovely subscriber commenting on my videos for advice because their shop was suddenly suspended with no apparent reason, and this person emailed Redbubble support, and within about a week or two, I believe, an answer was received that basically just said that their account had been caught in a spam filter. So there could be several different reasons for this. Although as far as I can tell, Redbubble's daily upload limit is extremely high. We're talking in like the multiple hundreds figures here. But perhaps to play it safe, it would be wiser to limit Redbubble daily uploads to a smaller specific number, as well as taking your time and making sure that there aren't a massive number of typos, spelling errors, and that your designs are optimized, which means they are at the largest file size possible so that they can be displayed well on all of the different types of products and not have a white border that goes around the design, which does not look good and no one will ever buy because it doesn't look good. I mean, you wouldn't buy something that was just like a giant shower curtain but it had just a small picture in the middle. That wouldn't look good. People are not going to buy that. But the good news is, if your account has been suspended, then you do still have a decent chance of getting it back. You just need to email Redbubble support. From what I've heard, they should get back to you at least within a couple weeks if they don't get back to you within a few business days. So there are definitely ways to get an account reinstated, especially if it was accidentally flagged for no legitimate reason like spam filter or even just having a different IP address that is not in a predominantly English-speaking country. So never fear, do not give up. If this has happened to you, then definitely get in contact with Redbubble support. And when you do, I highly suggest that you be very polite, and by this I mean beginning with a hello and using the words please and thank you frequently in your email. Don't demand anything. Don't type your email out in all caps. People interpret that as yelling. Do your best to have proper English grammar with as few or preferably no typos or misspellings. If you need help with this, then simply use Grammarly or even Google Translate. They're both free online tools that only take a little bit of time to just run what you've typed through those, and then you will have a nice service that will catch any of those mistakes for you, which will help make your email look a lot more professional and definitely will not look like a scammer or a robot wrote it, which would be a red flag, and that might make sure that Redbubble does not reply to your email. So you want it to be professional, you want it to be concise, you want it to be very polite, and you do not want to have significant errors like typos or misspellings or incorrect grammar, punctuation, all of those things. If you do all of these things, if you're polite and your email is formatted well, then the likelihood that someone at Redbubble will get back to you and fix your problem is much, 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 much higher. Alright, I hope you found this video helpful. I know I have gotten a few comments on my videos about issues with things like that. So I'd love to hear in the comment section down below if you've had any problems with Redbubble accounts like this, and if you did, if you had a solution, that'd be great. I'm sure other people would love to hear what you did to get this problem resolved. And please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.